So we just had that awesome little sneak peek of Snezhnaya a few days ago, and so then I decided that I wanted to go through everything that is officially known coming from now, the second phase of 6.5 to about 7.1. So say the end of April to September. This includes 0 leaks. This is only what has been officially shown by Hoyo so far. So that also means please no leaks in the comments, if there is any. That's greatly appreciated. Alright, let's get into it. Starting with now, 6.5. On April 27th, which might be the day this ends up getting uploaded, the Where Waves Meet the Reef main version event will launch. This also marks 3 weeks remaining for To Temper Thyself and Journey Far event, 3rd round. This means if you want to get your constellation, you have to at least be 5 out of 8 weeks by this week starting. If you're not, that's unfortunate. The next day, April 28th, Phase 2 banners will begin with Lama, Nefer, and the Fontaine Chronicle banner, which includes Emily, Clarend, Navia, Siegeween, and Linny, plus their respective weapons. So good luck on that if you actually are pulling there. This day will also mark the end of the limited time rewards for Linnea's story quest. So get those if you want. It's a couple hours long. Into May, on the 1st, obviously, Imaginarium Theatre will reset for the month. On May 6th, the Rapid Capture event, a smaller event, will launch. Get your primos there. On May 8th, we'll get the 6.6 stream featuring things like Nicole, Lohen, Prune, and maybe, looking at the trend of last year, maybe an Archon quest, it would make sense. That would be cool. And looking back at last year's stream as well, we may also get our first post-stream Snezhnaya teaser. Since last year, the 5.6 stream had a small teaser. Maybe that's because it was the 3rd last stream of the year. So since this year, it's the 2nd last stream of the 6.x patches. Maybe there'll be something bigger, a little teaser trailer perhaps, like the 5.7. Who knows? On May 11th, the Leyline Overflow will return, and May 16th will bring the Spiral Abyss reset, marking the end of any major events in 6.5. 6.6 is here on May 20th, hopefully with an Archon quest following trends from last year. This will, or should at least, include the Nicole banner, maybe a Nicole story quest, considering she's not a Not Cry character, and we're past the Archon quest times, but who knows, anything's possible. This would be with limited rewards as well. This version also marks the 4th and final round of To Temper Thyself and Journey Far for Year 5. 7.0 should bring a new batch of characters, starting with a fresh round 1. June 1st will bring the Imaginarium Theatre reset. June 8th should, again following trends such as from 6.5, the main 6.6 event and its respective rewards. June 9th will bring Phase 2 banners, including the Lohen banner and maybe Prune, I'm guessing, since Mondstadt character makes more sense, but what do I know? This will likely include a Lohen story quest with limited rewards, since he is just from Mondstadt, like Varka. June 16th will bring the Spiral Abyss resets, and then June 19th will bring the 6.7 stream, as long as nothing happens, no delays or anything, plus a definite Snezhnaya tease. This will 100% bring one, since it is the final 6.x stream. This will definitely also showcase Sandrone, right? Outside of the game, June, July is usually the time we get a possible Teyvat chapter, interlude, teaser, animated short, that sort of thing. If you remember back in 2022, July, we got the Winter Nights Lazo featuring all of the Harbingers and seeing the Irminsul tree bird, which is yet to happen. In the 4.7 stream, which was in May 23, we got the Road Not Taken animated short, and more recently last year, we got the God's Limits teaser. Wow, that's actually almost been an entire year. Wow, that's crazy. We should also definitely get the Snezhnaya character teaser, which we see every year for a new nation, which will yet again be around June, July. Well, this is poetic. The start of July also marks the start of 6.7, July 1st. This will most likely bring a Snezhnaya Prelude Archon quest, similar to the Not Quite Prelude Archon quest with Nefer. It will most likely bring the Sandrone banner, and maybe a story quest, and likely a Columbina rerun following previous year trends. I'm pretty confident that we will get the final Not Cry map expansion, since, well, we still need the final map expansion, and since we just got the Space of Asmodee in 6. 6.5. I'm guessing they will take a version break and then add the final map in 0.7, whatever the hell it is. Again, no leaks please. Speculation, this is fun. This will also mark another Imaginarium Theatre reset, so even more stuff on the day. And the 6.5 limited exploration rewards will have expired at version launch. So June 30th is your final day to collect those. This is for the Temple of Asmodee and Dorman Port. July 16th will mark the Spiral Abyss reset, with July 20th likely or hopefully marking the 6.7 main event launch, judging by previous events. I keep harping on about it. July 21st will mark the Phase 2 banners beginning, which will probably just be reruns. And then, at the very end of the month, on the 31st, the big 7.0 stream. That's the big one that we are all waiting for. Now, this time, there will be a bit less in this stream. Considering if I'm correct and know how to look at a calendar, this will not include the anniversary, since Snezhnaya is launching much earlier than even the usual previous years at the end of August. Continuing on in 6.7, August 1st marks another Imaginarium Theatre reset, so 2 in this version, and August 9th will be the final day of To Temper Thyself and Journey Far Round 4 plus Year 5. That will mark the final day to get a free constellation for this year. And August 11th will be the final day of Year 5. I put this here because it's a big day. Take it all in, the No Cry era is over and we're moving into the final of the 7 nations. My god, how far we've come from 2020. Oh, what a time. And with August 12th, 7.0 will launch, featuring fresh icon quests, the initial Snezhnaya map. The next many points I mentioned will be talking about things that were mentioned in the previous Snezhnaya teaser stream. We will get some character visuals and graphics update, a unique environment-changing gadget, new traveler outfits, could be in future versions, but they were shown. We will see the traveler feeling more like a descender through gameplay. New cryo interpretations, which will likely be similar to Hydro being the lunar reactions catalyst. Cryo will be able to affect Snezhnayan geography. We saw some crystals being created. That's cool. There will likely be 2 to 3 new playables in 7.0, judging from previous years. Got a guaranteed 4-star launching, with most of the time 2 new 5-stars, so 3 characters potentially, but at least 2. Maybe this will be that Vodyanetsa from the Linnea Drip marketing. God, I probably butchered that. And plenty of Fae plus Descender lore. So look forward to it. It's a big moment. Also trains. September 1st will mark Phase 2 banners, as well as an Imaginarium Theatre reset if nothing changes. And then September 11th, if there's no delays or anything, because who knows, will mark the 7.1 stream. Plus, this should be the anniversary reveal. Since September 28th, Genshin's original launch date will be at the beginning of 7.1, similar to HSR's this year. On September 23rd, if nothing changes, 7.1 will launch along with the anniversary celebration, and we will get our free standard 5-star as well. And then September 28th, again, is the actual 6-year anniversary. Fun! Beyond that, in the earliest Snezhnaya teaser stream, the devs teased a new singer character that will use that said theme in combat more. The Snezhnaya story will continue up to at least 7.3 following previous trends. Plenty of lore around, plus new fresh map expansions, maybe even previous nation ones. Who the F knows? And that is all official. Things known currently for Genshin from right now, 6.5, up to about 7.1 and some bits and pieces that could be coming after that. I know no leaks. This is all from my brain for y'all, so this is just speculation. Don't be throwing out leaks in comments or anywhere. I don't want to know them, and some people also don't want to know them. I like to be surprised, especially for story. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you see, maybe consider leaving a like and or sub. They are free, but hey, you don't have to. But it would be pretty cool either way. Leave a comment about anything you may be looking forward to or anything that I may have missed or forgotten. And for now, say bye to Yoi and say bye to me.